We know that our hormones affect how we feel. And let's look at this a little bit more close, specific to certain organs and triggers, flags that should go off and have you consider, hey, what's going on here? This will be affected by your habits. If you're sedentary, you're not doing your exercises, stretches, or if you're chronically stressed and your inflammation is out of control, this will affect your hormones. Let's dig in. For men and women, if you are holding on to fat higher than what is recommended, lower than 20% for men, lower than 30% for women, you're putting yourself at risk for being estrogen dominant. Your adrenal glands are two glands that sit above your kidneys. And if you are chronically stressed or you're taking in high amounts of stimulants, caffeine being one of them, you are putting yourself at risk for adrenal fatigue. If you start to notice that you're really sensitive to cooler temperatures, if you're starting to notice that you're really having trouble regulating your fat gain, consider the function of your thyroid. Now, for my people that like to drink, your liver is responsible for detoxifying your blood. If you are putting a lot of alcohol into your body, your liver can't deal with much more than that acute situation. Again, our hormones affect the way we feel. And we know that hormones affect depression. So if these things are going out of control, you're going to put yourself at risk for the longer term effects. Cortisol and adrenaline put us into fight or flight mode. And when we are dealing with stress, we are going to raise these two individuals. A-types, we don't really talk about how you handle your situations. If you have an A-type personality, you're dealing with a lot of adrenaline. You're ready for the fight. You're prepared for the fight. You're looking for a fight. And your adrenaline is going to peg out on you. Cortisol, that lingers in your blood long after the situation is gone. And so we have to find ways to bring that down. When these are up, you're going to mess with your digestion. Your body can't repair. It is only prepared for either running, avoiding, or fighting, going into the confrontation. And so everything else goes secondary to those immediate thought processes, that immediate situation that you quote unquote are facing. And so it's going to throw your hormones off and you're going to get inflammation because the other parts of bodily functions aren't getting processed. We have to move you into rest and digest. So even if you're going into a tense situations at work, when you come home or when you get away from it on your lunch break, you have to find a way to bring your nervous system down. Find a way to calm yourself so that your body can do other processes. So again, you are your hormones. That's how you feel. It's going to affect your motivation. It's going to affect your commitment levels. So let's find a way to balance it. You don't have to remove all the stress, but you have to find a way to decompress when you're done. Nevertheless, progress.